We all hit a rocky path in our lives. Big believer in, this is the hand I've been dealt. This is the hand I've been dealt, and also if there's a problem, there's a solution. My name is Brendan Fender. I am a retired United States Marine. I served 13 years. I have 2.5 years of sobriety. After my first couple deployments, I always say over there is the easy part. You're surrounded by guys to the left and right willing to give their life for you. Coming home is the hard part. Coming home to a society that really has no idea what's going on. My way of dealing with it was just to continue to put a Band-Aid on the problem and continue to go back to where I felt comfortable. In 2010, I got hurt, which led to multiple surgeries where I got addicted to opiates. I feel like when I took my uniform off, I lost my purpose. I lost who I was, I lost my identity, and dealing with a lot of post-traumatic stress. I remember calling my mom and stepdad in the middle of the night and saying, hey, there's someone over here, and I would lay in the woods in the middle of the night for hours going through an episode. I remember shooting off rounds on my front porch at 2 o'clock in the morning because I believed there was somebody coming to get me. I completely lost the man that I was, unable to function in society. I went to several VA programs. I believe at one time I was on 14, 15 medications a day between psych meds, something to help me go to sleep, something to help me relax, something for the pain. Back then, it was easy to go to the VA and basically get whatever I wanted. Once I started outsourcing prescription medication, it got expensive. And I was actually at the VA one day and saw someone and said, hey, is there any way I could get some prescription medication from you? Can I get some pills from you? And they said, we don't have any, but we know where to get some heroin. And at that point in time, all the values and morals that I had grew up with were kind of gone at that moment. I grew up in a good family, a loving and caring family, and I always said that would never be me. But the first time that, I put that needle in my arm, there was no going back from that. And using heroin, it numbed all those feelings I had. That took the pain away, not just the physical pain that I was feeling, but the mental pain. I lost who I was. As a person, I had no direction, no purpose. My mom coming and talking to me and telling me she don't know who I am anymore. I'm not the son that she raised. This is not the man that I am. It was a hard conversation to have, knowing the disappointment that I'd put in my family. The first time I went to treatment, it was not because I wanted to get sober, it was because life was happening too fast. My family was on my back. Felt like I disappointed everyone, so in my mind, to get everyone off my back and to show them that I wanted to be healthy, okay, I would go to treatment for 30 days. I would come home for, a few months and be able to keep it together as far as being able to function and make everybody around me think I was okay. But it was the same stuff. As soon as I got out of treatment the first 5, 6, 7 times, it was the same thing. I went and straight and seen my drug dealer. I would be on my way to go pick up heroin, and I would be crying on the way there saying, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. But at that point, I didn't know how to stop. I didn't know how to stop. It was the only thing that made me feel safe. And at that point, I had nothing left. I had burned every bridge. I didn't have a dollar to my name. And it was either life or death to me at that point. It come down to the point to where I remember sitting on my couch with a pistol, just crying, and trying to rationalize a reason why, it would be okay to take my own life. Telling myself, take the pain away. Just take the pain away. At that moment, my mom called me and she just told me that she loves me and she wants to see me healthy. So that's when I called Treehouse and I made that decision to come out here. A typical day at Treehouse is you're probably up between 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. The team will get here together. You'll meet at our compound and we go down to the ocean for what's called ABIT, action-based induction therapy. 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning until 10, it's continuous exercise. We have addiction education for an hour, and throughout the day, you might meet one-on-one with your writing therapist, one-on-one with your primary therapist. This entire day is surrounded by being connected to people. And looking back on it, not only was I healing my body, but I was healing my mind. It taught me a lot about myself, who I am, what I'm capable of. This is my life. I can take control of it. I get to pick where my life goes today. I create the social bonds, the connections that I want to have with other people. I don't have to be isolated and depressed. I was so socially disconnected for a long time in isolation, coming out and really working on all three parts of me, which was my body, my mental state, and my social connection. Having all them strong and knowing that if there's something going on in my life now, I'm kind of self-diagnosing myself. If I have a bad day, have I worked out today? What's my social connection look like? Am I connected with my peers? Am I connected with my fiance? How's that look? What am I doing for my mental state of mind, for my mental stability? Being able to self-diagnose myself when there's an issue today, if there is an issue, I know what to do to correct it. Looking back on it, 2.5 years ago, I couldn't have wrote it on paper any better than my life has turned out today. I have a fiance, I have an 11-month-old daughter, 2.5 years of sobriety. I work as a physical empowerment therapist here at Treehouse. I get to see guys come in at their worst. I put myself back in their shoes the first day that I walked in here, and being able to have an impact on their process and have an impact on their life and help them be successful, that has given me purpose again. Even if I'm not having the best day, I get up and I wake up with a smile because I'm getting up and doing something that I love and something that I truly believe in my heart. Everything that I've went through, all my struggles, it's made me the man I am today. It wasn't easy to get here. Sometimes the easiest thing to do is the hardest thing to do, which is to drop your pride, drop your ego, and ask for help. It's not easy to ask for help, but there's people out here that care about you and people that love you. For anyone that comes in here, my personal commitment would be, I'm going to wake up every day and give you 100% of what I have. I'm going to be there through the hard times, through the times when you're smiling and laughing. I'm going to be there every step of the way when you need a shoulder to cry on. There's so much love and compassion at Treehouse. It's a special place. It saved my life. And everyone here is committed to doing whatever they can to help you be successful and be healthy in life. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of things that I've accomplished. I'm proud of getting up every morning and having a purpose. That gives me gratitude as well, because I remember the hard days. I remember the early mornings. I'm proud of who I am today. Like I said, I wouldn't change anything that I've went through because it's all made me who I am, and I'm proud of that.